I mean, reputation is really everything, especially in a smaller community building setting. You know, people have a lot of choices out there, and reputation is everything. Competency, I don't know. A lot of people could say they're competent, right? A lot of us use the same subcontractors, not all of them, but I think it's how you manage a build. That right there, you know, can cost people money whether they know about it or not. They're got a construction loan, they're paying interest every day on what's been drawn out. The longer that job takes, the more it costs that customer. So that right there, you know, as far as competency, that's saving my customers money if I'm confident enough to have people on the job when they need to be there and getting it to final and certificate of occupancy. The other thing you have to think about too is it's not just reputation competency. What about longevity? Because you know, you want to know that you're building with somebody that's going to be around for 3 to 5 years after your house is done. You know, that's not, maybe you don't want to find out this was the last house they were going to build. You know, and again, that goes not just to the builder, but also to the people that work for him, his suppliers. You want to know that he's using the right people and the right suppliers that are going to be there to back up their products for years to come. You know, I think the other thing is, a lot of times people don't understand when you're talking about a builder. Me as a builder, I'm not going to go out and frame your house, or I'm not going to trim your house or do a lot. So really you got to ask the question, how competent are his subcontractors, right? Does he have the best people working for him? Are they going to be there day in and day out and get the job done in a timely manner? I think you have to look at the whole building team when you talk about competency. And I think Great Lakes, we have a great team. You know, process is one of the 3 keys of any business, right? So it's just your people, product, and process, and they all go together. It's not just knowing what's happening next. You really have to be planning for what's happening 5 steps down, because you've got to make sure everybody else knows what's going on too, and everybody's got that in their schedule. And that's how you keep things moving along. That lack of communication with the subcontractors can interrupt your process. So you'd have to keep everybody informed all the time as what's coming, so that when it is there, whether it be materials or labor, that it's on site and ready to go, right? You can look at someone's track record and know if they're competent. If they're still in business and they look like they're a company that's continuing to grow, they're probably a competent builder. They're probably doing things right. They're making people happy, because in the building business, most of your marketing is word of mouth. That's where it comes from. I mean, your best salespeople are the people that you built for, hopefully, before, and they can also be your worst. So competent builder, I mean, you want to check around, you know, but there's usually in an area 2 or 3 that people know about, and they're probably at the top of the heap in the area.